Hello. So I'm not Mark Rock from Audioboo. For the purpose of this presentation, I'm simply an avid fan of Audioboo, that's the company and its products, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about it. So judges, please don't hold against Audioboo my presentation, by the way. Audioboo at its core is an audio platform that allows you to record and upload your voice at a very high quality and allows you to share it with the world. The company itself is 10 months old. Began life as part of a Channel 4 radio project to oust Radio 4 and tried to ask the radio stations how you would integrate user-generated content into a radio station. Launched in March 2009, about 10 months ago, and within 3 weeks of launch, The Guardian were using it for their coverage of the London G20 riots. Simplicity is at the core of this application. It's very, very simple to either find audioboos that you want to listen to or create audioboos as a user. And using things like titles, tags, photographs of what's happening around you when you're recording the audio, and geotagging that audioboo makes it very easy for you to find content. Metadata allows you to filter content that you want to listen to and allows you to find people nearby or audioboos taken in a particular place. Obviously, you can record, pause, or re-record as a user, but usefully, you can also quit and come back to Audioboo at a later stage to add more content onto the audio itself. And once you're done, you can add a photo, add title, add tags, and add other metadata and publish that audio. You can also queue, or a beta version allows you to queue versions of your audio so that you can basically do them once you're outside of the auditorium because there's no reception down here. There's an Android version, woohoo, Android, next big thing. And there's a Series 60 version coming out pretty soon. Series 60, the last big thing. And here we have a good example of the omnipresent BBC tech correspondent, his Audioboo page. It allows him to auto-post to Twitter, auto-post to Twitter and to Facebook, to Posterous, to Tumblr, and places like that. You can geotag your content. Ooh, here we go. And usage is pretty healthy over the past few months. Now, Audioboo Pro allows contributors to publish, or multiple contributors to publish to a single account. For example, all Reuters reporters. It allows you to trim and allows you to add magic tags, allows you access to the Audioboo API, and coming soon, Audioboo private messaging. So you can DM someone an audio, either directly one-to-one or via a broadcast message.
Thank you very much.
Blimey.
Peter.
Right.
Is there a limit on the length of the audiobooks?
There is currently, yes. It's about 5 minutes for the public version, and a version in test is about 20 minutes.
And what is the time lag between creating it and having it available online?
Pretty quick. Quick enough. I mean, it's not instantaneous because we need to transcode that audio into multiple different audio codecs, but it's pretty quickly, within minutes.
Would you call this micro audio blogging?
If you consider 5 minutes to be micro, yes.
And what is most of the content? Is it, I know with a lot of audio services, it ends up being dating.
Being?
Like dating type
Dating,
content.
I never thought of that. It's a good idea, actually. A lot of the time, we have a lot of journalists who are using it to capture interviews when they go around reporting from events like the G20 protests. A lot of the time, I've done one recently when my father was doing some Greek tongue twisters, which is pretty cool. But it's a big variety. I haven't seen much dating on there yet, but I think that's a good idea, actually.
In terms of the search functionality, is it based on the tags added to the audio, or do you do any audio processing?
No audio processing yet, but that's definitely in the pipeline. Absolutely.
Cool. Final question?
Yes.
There you go.
When Twitter didn't have a picture feature, a number of companies came out, TwitPic and about 55 others. Is this the same thing going to happen to you? Is this like the audio version for Twitter, and you're just the first feature to come out for it, and then other companies are going to come and do the same?
well, being first I don't think is a bad thing for a start, but also it's the integration for companies that can use this as a platform to publish audio and to use audio that I think is a real interesting sort of side to this. Yes, you can see it as a simple audio for Twitter, and I think you know, an answer phone for the internet as well, when you're going to be able to start to publish or direct message someone with an audio that's going to be private to them is going to be quite interesting. No bad thing being the first, and also it's just a really. Are there going to be other companies that does this? I presume so, but you know, as all the VC people keep saying, you know, don't think about the competition. Just make sure you're ahead of them.
So you're going to the voicemail kind of space around the social graphs.
I think we're going into the audio space around social media,
I guess
as opposed to.
I think he's asking about how real time is it? Is it real time or are people audio blogging and then this content's indexed and they're reading this a month later or listening to this a month later?
I wouldn't say it's a month later. I think it's real time-ish. So it's around events or themes. We found it being used mostly.
Okay.
But yes, you know, you can look at it months later
Sorry,
as
we
well.
need to close off. Otherwise, thank you.